What's up, guys? Here with another video coming up with the first place for the Daima event. We got the gold Daima cards, managed to pull the Bulma mini energy marker from my energy pack, and we got there with, of course, the tried and true yellow Vegeta list. I played the same list that I played at Nats. Fortunately, the finals championship didn't go too hot. I went 5-3, punted a game, and then lost games I shouldn't have, and it is what it is. But we got there with Yellow Vegeta, and we're gonna go into the updated list. Not too much has changed from the other video. We still got the little Bulma package, Bulma from set 2 and the Bulma from set 3. This gets you back an extra card, cost 2 or less. This either lets you draw a card or you can rest a battle card, and that actually comes up in this format with Baby Vegeta being in the format. And then, of course, our cantrip of choice is the one drop Yamu. This is basically your draw card. It's a Wicked Soul, and the reason for that is because we do a little bit of a Majin Buu Wicked Soul package, and we played the 2-cost Babidi to facilitate that package. This looks at the top 5 cards of your deck to find a Majin Buu or a card with Wicked Soul in its special traits. Of course, the Buu that we're searching for is the 3-drop Buu. Barrier, 25k attack. When it's KO'd, you just pitch a card and it comes right back in rest mode. The other Wicked Soul that we're looking for is the 4-drop Vegeta. This guy attacks twice. He's your main attacker. He's one that you do try to protect as much as possible. And one of the ways that we protect him when he's in rest mode, just from KO effects primarily, is we play the 3-drop Vegeta. This Vegeta, when it's in rest mode, your rest mode cards cannot be KO'd by your opponent's skills. So that comes up very handy, especially against green. Following some more attacking cards, we have our 4-course Son Goku on play when attacking. He basically chooses an opponent's rest mode card, and he can't switch to active mode during your opponent's next turn. So you're basically locking down your opponent, stunning them from attacking, and that's how you win the game. One of the new additions is this 5-drop Vegeta. On your opponent's turn, he gets plus 15, so he's always a 50k wall on your opponent's turn. And then at the end of your turn, you pay 1 and you can choose up to 2 of your opponent's rest mode battle cards, and they can't switch to active mode during your opponent's next turn. So if your opponent goes wide between the 4-drop Goku and this card, you're basically locking down entire boards. And while entire boards are in rest mode, they become susceptible to this 6-drop Golden Frieza. This is the one that we put on the board to apply the biggest pressure. When you summon him, he KOs a battle card that is in rest mode, and then while he's on the field, your opponent's battle cards with cost 5 or more are played in rest mode. So they don't get to attack. They still get the effects, but it's a way to keep them in check. And of course, our super combo is the Chilai. 7-cost cards are interesting. I like that they're all super combos. I don't know if there's ever a world where we could ever summon them, but it is interesting to see them be that high of a cost. I guess it's a way to check them so that you don't like summon it or whatnot. Anyway, onto the extra cards, which is what this deck is built around. At the end of your turn, you untap 2 energy, and it allows you to play a lot of very defensive cards. One of the new ones we tried out is the Blind Spot Absorption. Has 2 activate battles. Activate battle opponent's turn. Your cards that are in battle get plus 20,000 power for the battle. Then there's also activate battle. Pay 1, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. So I learned that these you can only activate once, even though the card doesn't say you can. So it's a little different from Masters, where like the way the card's printed should be the way it's worded. And because they're both activate battles, you should theoretically be able to do both on your opponent's turn, but you can't. So you can only pick one. Most of the time, it was a 20k combo, but there were certain instances where I had to pay the extra 1 and use just the rest mode effect to basically stop further attacks. That came up a lot against Baby Vegeta. And the other card that helps against Baby Vegeta is Death Ball. If you follow the sequence and you understand where the choke points are against Baby Vegeta, Death Ball can sometimes just outright end their turn. And that's kind of how I beat most of the Baby Vegeta decks that I played against. I would wait to see them play a guy, use the Death Ball to out combo it, switch the new guy into rest mode, and if they didn't have any attackers, like it just basically stopped an attack, which comes up more than you think, and it's also like almost wrecks that strategy to a degree. We also play 2 copies of Energy Absorption. Important to note that Energy Absorption does have the Wicked Soul trait, so it's searchable from that 2-drop Babidi we showed earlier. Basically, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, switch it to rest mode, can't switch to active mode during your opponent's next turn, and then if it has a cost of 4 or more, you draw 1 card. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can get it back with the Bulma. You get Death Ball back with the Bulma. You can get Blind Spot back with the Bulma. And then the other card that we get back with the Bulma is the most defensive card that we have in our deck, which is Time Me Round. Plus 20k on your opponent's turn. And then you get to restand a guy. Sometimes you could restand this Bulma and then use the effect to switch another card to rest mode. It's another way you beat Baby Vegeta with this deck. This deck, Baby Vegeta, smacks Baby Vegeta over the face. And if you know your logo is on that deck, this is probably the best deck you can bring into the room because it just tears apart that deck. Then, of course, we have the board mover, 4 copies of Final Explosion. After you stop turns with Death Ball and whatnot, you just blow up the board, keep your board alive, and you just swing back. Probably the best card you can play in this yellow Vegeta deck. Again, first place, got the Daima event, Daima Goku, put the Bulma engine marker, it's cute. I like these are very adorable. Gonna try to see if I get some more at other Daima events. But that is the deck profile for you guys. Remember to like, subscribe, tell me what you think about the deck. I'm gonna also showcase my friend's second place Baby Vegeta list, which is probably the list you've seen all the way, but I wanted to show the deck because he borrowed it. It was only his like 3rd time playing Dragon Ball Fusion World, and he almost got the event, but unfortunately he had to play me in the finals. So sorry, dude. Anyway, catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.